Now in this video, I would like to describe the methods of describing the fluid motion. So whenever our fluid flows, its physical properties such as velocity, pressure, temperature, stresses or shear stresses vary as a function of time within a certain spatial region. So we need methodology or approaches to describe such variations of fluid properties. So there are generally two ways exist to describe the fluid motion. One is called the Lagrangian approach and other is known as the Eulerian approach. So in Lagrangian approach, the observer follows all fluid particles and describes the variation around each fluid particle along its trajectory. So in this approach, we go and trace each particle individually. So this is like can be described as sitting in a boat and drifting down a river. Now in Eulerian approach, the variations are described at all fixed station as a function of time. So this is like sitting on the bank of a river and watching the water passes the fixed location. Now next I would like to describe the concept of path lines. Why we need that? We would like to know, in addition to the properties of the fluid, that where the fluid is going. So to accomplish this, we trace the trajectory that a fluid particle follows while moving from one location to another. So for example, if it is my fluid element at this location and it is following a path while moving from one location to another, then I will call this my path line for this fluid element. So in this regard also I would like to explain another concept, which is a streamline. So a streamline is a curve that traces the motion of the fluid element, but it is more towards the vector oriented. That is, if I have for example airfoil and fluid is flowing in that direction, so each line is tracing the fluid motion. However, for my streamline, the tangent at a point is in the direction of the velocity vector. Each point, if I go and draw a tangent, so it will be my velocity vector for that. Each point velocity vector, the tangent will be velocity vector for that. So if that is the case, then this line will be my streamline. Also make sure that streamlines are equal or same as that of path lines only for steady flow, for steady state flow, which is most of the time we will be talking about in this course.